Despite all the negative PR for Harry and Meghan, they plough ahead, and this time they're going to double up. But what are they planning to do together next time? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I hope you're all keeping well. I've got a bit of a sniffle today, I don't know where that's come from, and we'll have to share our ailments, don't we? But you know, you wake up with a dry throat and all that sort of, won't go away. I've tried cough sweets, everything. I think I'll have a dot of whiskey and a bit of honey tonight. That's what they always say, don't they? And I don't drink, by the way, but I think sometimes needs must. Am I right? Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. You will remember, of course, a couple of months back now, that Prince Harry decided to really show a totally different side to himself. We've seen Prince Harry trying to be more serious, lecture people about their jobs, chief impact officer, all that sort of stuff. And then when you think about it, it doesn't really resonate, does it? Because the people that are telling you that really you shouldn't be doing this or you shouldn't be doing that, they're always multimillionaires, as I often tell you here on the show. And I do find it quite ironic, that they say, oh no, you shouldn't do that. And you think, right, okay, so what do you suggest then? And this has been the problem really for Prince Harry with all of his sort of endeavours really since reaching out and quitting the British monarchy. Because when you think about it, it's very difficult, isn't it? A life of, sort of luxury, if you like, in return for appearing and just supporting, charities. All good work, don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly demanding or difficult. And then, of course, Prince Harry decided to go it alone and became, yes, the cheese for Travelist. Now, if you remember this ad, Travelist, of course, was where they decided to make an ad to show a fun side, really. It was a strange sort of thing when you think about it. It all sort of centred on the fact that Harry was coming back after a couple of years and they decided, or they'd found out that he dumped a sweet rapper and they were going to chase him up. I mean, yeah. And then, of course, just after that ad debuted, we found out once again that Harry and Meghan, not necessarily keeping to their own carbon footprint, decided to take private jets once again, as they did when they came over for the Platinum Jubilee. But as Harry's often pointed out, it's really, for his own security, he has to. You and me could just schlep it, It doesn't matter about us, but of course for him, he has to. And it's strange, isn't it, when you're fronting up a company which is all about climate change and carbon footprint, all that sort of stuff, and then of course you find that you're using private jets. But now, according to a good source, they're planning to do this. According to a good contact, obviously Harry realises that didn't really work out well when he was caught once again using private jets, particularly when you are heading this company. So the company obviously, and as ever we have to say allegedly, reached out, as they say, to see exactly where they were with certain things. And Harry now has decided that the way forward would be, get this, for him and Meghan to appear in something for Travelist together. You couldn't make this up, could you? Bottom line is, of course, when you think about it, it doesn't matter whether they're together, whether they're friends, family, Oprah, Gayle King, whatever. The truth is, you're using private jets, and that company is not really about that. Of course, they think that by teaming up together, this will distract from the negative PR. And moving forward, of course, for Harry and Meghan, they feel that their good works, the things that they're trying to do, and there are some, whatever people may think, well, that will get refocused upon. Apparently, the company Travelist are very keen on this idea and are willing to look at all options in order to realign people re-looking back at this particular company. Now, one can only imagine, could this be Harry as a pilot and Meghan as an air hostess, or would it be role reverse? Either way, you're hearing it here first, and remember, do look out for that particular story when it breaks into the mainstream media. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.